Okay, Next in Fashion season 2 is out, and of course, that means we have to talk about it. I really love season 1. The winner, Minju Kim, her aesthetic is very much my vibe. I always love looking at things from a sewing perspective, and as someone who wants to run her own like clothing line and brand one day, it always gives me a lot of inspiration. Anyways, I haven't actually introduced myself. My name is Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I have my laptop here ready to go. So let's get into it. Oh, we've got Gigi Adid and Tan Fran, who are the hosts. And you know what as well? I haven't researched any of the like contestants or anything like that, because the minute I do that, I'm gonna find out who the winner is. Netflix has released all the episodes at once, and I'm trying to kind of watch it episode by episode to kind of give my honest opinion on it and how I feel about the clothes. So yeah, let's see how that goes.
So I am from the Bronx, New York. Okay. And I am a plus size women's wear designer, and I couldn't afford to go to school, so I taught myself.
Yay, we love self-taught.
I always find that notion of self-taught quite interesting. I I still kind of call myself a self-taught like dressmaker, because like many people I learned on YouTube, but there's a point in which you kind of get past that self-taught lesson. For example, I've taken lessons when I want to learn how to make specific things. So is every single thing I've done, or is all my experience with sewing self-taught? No, but I didn't go to a formal university or school to learn how to sew.
Are you guys ready for your first challenge? Yeah. Royalty, darling.
Okay, so the theme is royalty, and I think that is so cool. There's a lot of different ways you can go. Obviously, I'm thinking like actual monarchy, lords and ladies and like queens and stuff. But some of the designers have already had ideas to do like hip hop royalty, or just people that they look up to, which is really cool. A few years back, actually, I did a collaboration with a fabric brand called Spoonflower, and I made a Victorian inspired outfit. I made two actually, and I really loved that look. And it had a corset and a full skirt, so I won't be surprised if any of their looks has a corset also. I'm already jealous of their workspace. I haven't done a tour of my sewing studio yet, but it's literally a box. Like it's very small. I love it. You know, it's done me well so far, but I would kill somebody. No, I wouldn't. I would do a lot of things to have that space.
You will also be judged by Donatella Versace people.
So, as one of the judges, say I having Donatella, like if I was on that show, the way my heart would be beating, like it would not be a joke. Imagine if she said she didn't like your outfit, if she didn't like what you made, I would be crushed. I would actually be crushed. So fingers crossed that there's no disasters doing this challenge.
This.
I'm seeing a lot of golds. I'm not going to be surprised if people are gravitating towards gold fabric. That's obviously very royal. Purple as well is. But gold for me can look very tacky very quickly. And it can just look wrong and a bit costumey. So they really have to be careful with how they sew it as well.
Red carpet.
Okay.
I'm thinking like how her music makes me feel, and what does that look like in like garment form.
Yeah.
So Courtney is doing Inspired Look by Queen Bee herself. The fabric that she's chosen, I'm not really sure about it for her. Love the colour yellow. It's going to come up on black skin and complement it really well. But the fabric is not looking very like high class, you know, feminine. It's looking very kind of quirky and playful, and that's not really Beyonce's style.
Queen.
Okay, so my prediction was right. We do have a corseted look that's inspired by RuPaul. That's not surprising at all. We can't have royal and not have a corset look. That corset better be cinched. You better pull everything in. Let's see what they make.
So I primarily focus on menswear. So I'm going to construct a trouser. I want to have some type of flair.
Desiree's looks really interesting. It kind of reminds me of a Elvis Presley outfit. It also reminds me of like a matador with that red kind of cape that they use to distract the bulls or whatever.
See, the mix of like gold.
Like, oof, I anything fur just looks tacky. Real fur, fake fur, like, and I'm hard pressed to see a fur outfit that I will like, but he might surprise me. The dress I'm not a massive fan of. Like the top is giving really sexy, whereas the bottom is giving like more whimsical, kind of just a bit more on the playful side, and I don't feel like the top and bottom quite match up for me. I do love it when designers kind of add other elements apart from the finished outfit. So the little designs that she's added to the to her hair and to the ears, like that looks really fun, and it means she's thought about the whole outfit and the whole look.
Colin's Donatella. Not my favorite colors.
So whose look is this? Bow's look. Like I said, gold. You're hard pressed to find gold and use it. It doesn't look tacky. Like between the gold and the pink and the sequins, I just think it's too much. I love how flowy the fabric is, and the fact that they didn't make a dress or something, which is really obvious. It's essentially a jumpsuit, and they've added a train. I think that looks really cool.
I feel like it's one of those moments where you had all these ideas.
So we have Desiree's look, which I really don't like. I didn't like it from the sketches either. I think the ruffles that's like the collar on the sleeves, on the trouser hem, it's just a bit too much. And if you take that away, you do have a pretty basic blazer and trouser look. There's nothing special in the cut, and this additional like cape thing that's been added doesn't look like part of the look. It looks something separate that's just been added on, and it makes it look very costumey and not something that an actual person would wear out. Okay, so Godoy, I think that's how you pronounce it. I love this outfit actually. I think it's really cool. The sleeves are stunning. I love the fact that the lining is with the gold fabric. And I know I said gold looks tacky, but here it actually works, and it makes the outfit pop. This is a jumpsuit and a corset. The only thing I would say is I would love for the corset to be more cinched in. It doesn't look like it's sculpting her body. And for me, that's what corsets should do. Otherwise, it's just a fitted top. I think it looks like just really fancy kind of lounge wear, or like a nightie, something that you would wear to bed, not actually, outside of your front door. The elements there that are really cool. I like the quilting and the kind of puffy collar that he's added to the robe. I really hate the cut of the trousers. I think it's unflattering on the male model. And I love things that are too much, but in a way that works. Like, there are times when you just pick out random things in your wardrobe and the mismatch of it looks really nice. But this one looks like someone that kind of doesn't know how to coordinate or work with colours and prints.
Very young, it's playful.
But I think the judges like it.
The fabric choice well as I think it should.
Okay, so we have Quayshawn, I think that's how you pronounce it. Gold is really making everyone stumble in this challenge. It's a really obvious color and material to go for, and this doesn't really evoke Queen Nefertiti. I could not imagine her wearing something like this. I think it absolutely looks costumey. It doesn't look very well made, and with the combination of the tool, I think it adds another layer of tackiness.
This is a gold denim. The fabric choice was.
And it's just not laying on her body right. It's not laying on the model's body right.
I love this color. It's a pink to me.
I love the silhouette of the
Amari's look. I've literally seen it for 2 seconds and it looks so good. It looks amazing. Right, let's see it a bit more. Love the color. I love the embellishment. She's done like diamante trim, and she's made the bra entirely out of like diamantes. The way it's hanging looks beautiful. The fabric looks really luxurious, and very expensive. The model looking like walking down the runway just looks like she looks expensive. She looks high class. And I think this works really well. It's not too overstated, um, and it looks really well made. The way the fabric is falling, I'm not seeing any like puckering. I think this is satin, and satin can really that pucker increase in places where you don't want it to. But this is hanging on the body really nicely. The only thing I would say is I don't know why. I would just prefer if the bralette completely covered her nipples so that she didn't have to wear the like pasties. That kind of takes away from the look for me, and I just find it a bit distracting.
I made it so difficult to make. I love the zipper, amazing.
Nigel's look is okay. I don't have much to say about it. I think the top is fine. There's nothing like too special about that. I like the cut of the trousers, and the zip does add a different element to it.
This is like a Saint-Tropez easy dress.
So Courtney's look. When I saw the fabric, I was like, this is not really giving Beyonce. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't look very kind of feminine and striking and sexy. It looks more casual actually. Now that I'm looking at it as a completed garment, it's not really something that you would wear for a red carpet look. It's not as elevated as that. But for a casual kind of summer dress, even for like a picnic dress, it's perfect. But it definitely doesn't evoke royalty. And I would have loved it. They gave Courtney a plus size model. She designs for that. That's what her brand is about. And I think for Next in Fashion, this would have been a good opportunity to include models of different sizes, especially with a designer that whose expertise is working with that.
Look at the detail. It's a great job.
I don't know if I like it. I think it's beautifully made and it looks fantastic on the model. And I have to be able to kind of judge it, even though it's not something that's personally my aesthetic or what I would wear. But in terms of the challenge of royalty, I think Uzama was designing for J-Lo. J-Lo could probably wear something quite outlandish like this, actually. Okay, so we've got DeAndre's look with his oversized. That puffer is huge. It's almost comical. I actually quite like it. It's fun. I don't. Apart from that, I don't think the top is very fresh. It's a simple jersey fabric that has numbers on it. We've got the yellow do rag and the chains. Very streetwear, very stereotypical. What hip hop royalty dresses like. And the cut of the trousers, again, it's not that much different. So I think what's really carrying this look is the oversized puffer. And even that, I've seen looks like that on the runway. So I think it's definitely impactful. But in terms of bringing that newness of what the judges want, I'm not sure. Okay, we have Megan. And I did say from the sketch, like, it was looking really costumey. But I actually love it. It's really impactful. It's colourful. But there's still a kind of even seriousness in this look, in that what I'm trying to say is, like, even though it's fun and quirky, I take this look seriously coming down the runway. I love her mix of colours with the greens and the oranges, the massive bow at the back, and even the way her hair has been styled. It's beautiful. Thank you for watching that with me, guys. That was fun. It was the first time that I've done a reaction style video. So just let me know if you're interested in more of these. And I would love to see in the comments your favourite looks and which ones that you didn't like so much as well. I don't know if I'm going to go through this episode by episode. If you've binged it already, you probably already know who won. So no spoilers in the comments, please. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more fashion based content for me as well. And follow me on all my socials. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Pinterest. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.